It used to be so peaceful at the Brunsons' home in Hampton, South Carolina. But all that changed when Avery, Liam, and Jacob came into the world.
We're just growing and feeding and peeing and pooping. You might have to edit that out too.
Just 6 months ago, that list of mostly happy new baby duties seemed a distant dream when Julie checked into Memorial.
I went there, I was in preterm labor. I had a lot of back pain, a lot of leg pain. I could not feel any movement. My belly was rock hard. It would blow your mind how hard my belly was. I felt terrible. I didn't feel like I was going into labor, but I knew my body was not, it was doing something weird. I think they knew that things could turn bad pretty quick.
Things did turn bad for Julie and the boys on December 15th, when the Children's Hospital team had to move fast to keep everybody safe.
They came in to do an ultrasound, which was strange, and they only wanted to check baby A. They noticed he wasn't moving. He did have hiccups, but they didn't count that as movement. And I asked her, I said, are they better in or out? She said, they're better out.
Baby A would become Avery, first out when Julie had emergency C-section.
He was 2 pounds, 2 ounces. When I seen him, I cried. It was very emotional because he was tiny.
Avery, Jacob, and Liam were lucky though, because the Children's Hospital staff was ready and able to provide the care they needed from their first breath.
Each baby requires a 4-person team at the delivery to take care of them. So for each baby, that's 4 people. So we need a total of 12 there to take care of them. You need a physician or a neonatal nurse practitioner. Then you need a bedside nurse, a respiratory therapist, and a note taker to basically keep track of all the stuff that we do right at birth.
The babies were placed in giraffes, specialized incubators that are made possible by donations to the Children's Hospital.
We then were able to transport them into our neonatal intensive care nursery in those same giraffes, and those are the beds they stayed in for about the first 2 months of their life. And so limiting that transfer of beds from different bed to different bed is actually a very important part of their thermoregulation. It also decreases their risk of having any kind of bleeds or any other problems.
Avery had a condition Julie calls a double-double and was taken to surgery once he gained a little weight.
It's narrowing towards the stomach, so you can't pass food through. After he was born, he couldn't eat for the first 5 weeks. He was fed through IV nutrition.
Liam was born next at 2 pounds, 11 ounces. He and Avery are identical twins.
They're gonna play tricks on somebody. Not their mama though. I'm always 1 step ahead, maybe, hope.
Last out was Jacob.
He was 2 pounds, 9 ounces. He was the only one that cried. They were just beautiful, but tiny.
Neither Liam nor Jacob needed surgery as Avery did. They were both as normal as less than 3-pound babies can be.
Mom was right on track. She did a fabulous job of getting them as far along as she did.
But they weren't on the ventilator long at all, just maybe the first 2 or 3 days. Actually, they did really well to be so small. It'll actually shock you how strong a 2-pound baby can be.
For 8 weeks, the family lived between the hospital and the Ronald McDonald House. In that time, Julie grew to appreciate the Memorial Health facilities and staff.
They were so good to us. I love them all.
On Valentine's Day, it was time for the fivesome to come home to Hampton.
Avery, Jacob, and Liam all did very well and actually went home before their due date. And that's one of the nice things about having a unit like ours that has all the equipment, all of the necessary treatments that we're able to provide for them to be able to get them better and get them home. That's ultimately what the parents want, and that's ultimately what we want. We want to provide good, safe care and get the babies home with their mom and dads as fast as we possibly can.
Julie says their lives are very different now.
It's an assembly line is exactly what it is. So bath time's crazy. I dread it every day.
If you're thinking about dropping by for a visit, be forewarned, the Brunsons do have some timing guidelines.
When help wants to come, I really stress, try to be here for bath time, please.
But even with the frenzy that comes with 3 newborns, Julie and Lance Brunson count only blessings.
He's not feeling that. Hey. Oh.